Imagine a country where families still live inside a 1,000-year-old fortress, where more than 170,000 Cold War bunkers are scattered across the landscape, where the beaches rival Greece and Croatia, and where a controversial luxury development connected to President Donald Trump's family has suddenly put this small nation back into international headlines. This is Albania, a country that spent decades hidden from the world, but may not stay hidden for much longer. For years, Albania was one of Europe's greatest mysteries. While much of the continent modernized, Albania remained almost completely isolated under a communist dictatorship. Foreign visitors were rare, information barely left the country, and ordinary Albanians had little contact with the outside world. That isolation shaped nearly everything about the country. Today, Albania is one of Europe's fastest changing nations, but reminders of its past are everywhere, and some of them are almost unbelievable. Scattered across Albania are an estimated 170,000 concrete bunkers. They're found on beaches, in mountains, beside roads, in fields, and even in people's backyards. They were built because communist leader Enver Hoxha feared Albania could be invaded at any moment. The invasion never came, but the bunkers remained. Some have been turned into museums. Others became cafes, art galleries, storage rooms, or simply sit abandoned as strange monuments to one of Europe's most isolated eras. Few countries in the world have a landscape quite like this. Learning about Albania became even more interesting to me because I have friends here in America whose families are from Albania. They told me their relatives came to the United States searching for greater opportunity and better life, while still holding on to their traditions, language, and pride in where they came from. Hearing their stories reminded me of that Albania isn't just a place on the map. It's home to millions of people whose history continues long after they leave its borders. That personal connection made me want to learn more about the country, its past, and the challenges and opportunities it faces today. Then there are Albania's cities. Berat is known as the city of 1,000 windows. Its white Ottoman houses climb the hillside beneath a massive fortress where people still live today. Imagine waking up every morning inside castle walls that have stood for centuries. Then there's Gjirokastër, often called the Stone City, built almost entirely from gray stone. It looks more like something from a fantasy novel than a modern country. These aren't movie sets. They're living cities where history is part of everyday life. It's no surprise both are recognized as UNESCO World Heritage Sites. One of the country's most respected traditions is called Besa. It's a centuries-old promise to protect and honor your guests. That tradition became especially meaningful during World War II, when many Albanian families sheltered Jewish refugees, despite the enormous personal risk. It's a remarkable chapter of the country's history, and one that many people outside of Albania have never heard. Combined with breathtaking mountain, turquoise coastlines, and relatively affordable travel, Albania has gone from overlooked to increasingly popular with visitors from around the world. But that's exactly where the next chapter begins. As Albania has attracted more global attention, it also attracted major international investors. One of the most talked about proposals is a luxury resort project on Albania's southern coast backed by a company founded by Jared Kushner, President Donald Trump's son-in-law. Supporters say projects like this could bring jobs, tourism, and investment to Albania. Critics argue that the development could affect environmentally sensitive coastal areas and have questioned how approvals for the project were handled. The debate has reached well beyond Albania because of the high-profile people involved. For some, the project represents opportunity. For others, it's a warning about what can happen when rapid development reaches places known for their natural beauty. The discussion continues, and it reflects a larger question many countries face. How do you welcome investment without losing the very places that make people want to visit in the first place? Albania is no longer Europe's forgotten country. It's becoming known for its ancient cities, spectacular coastline, unique history, and growing role on the international stage. Whether you see it as an undiscovered destination, a country balancing preservation with progress, or simply one of Europe's most fascinating places, one thing is certain. The rest of the world is finally paying attention. So if someone asks you to choose your next European adventure, would Albania make your list?